up right now. 2-1.
Hello.
Yep. What's up, everybody? This is your boy Billy F. Gates, aka Steamin' Billy Beeman. What this is your fantasy presents game time, man. You know this is our sports talk podcast, bro. I'm here with my brother Jose.
Let's go.
Can't be starting off this podcast with dropping some F-bombs, man. But what's up, bro? How you feeling tonight?
You know, I'm feeling a little generous. I want to talk about my squad, my team, Sacramento's finest. Today I'm doing great, Great Sacramento weather, great California weather. Let's get it.
Great California weather. We outside right now. As you can see, it's all bright and everything, man. We in shorts and our Kings little jerseys, bro.
Some of us are.
You know what I'm saying?
I ain't trying to get sick. Not yet, at least.
It's not even cold out here, bro. It's like 70 degrees outside.
Yeah, I don't know. That's what's crazy right now. It's windy 1 second. Next day it's cold. Next day it's hot. I can't trust it right now.
Nah, I feel it, man. So what's up, man? How you feeling about these NBA playoffs?
I'm only interested in one team only.
What team is that?
My Sacramento Kings. My Sacramento Kings. Other than that, shout out to every other team that's in the playoffs that's winning and or losing. You made it there.
Yeah, man. I guess you can shout out other teams. I'm gonna shout out the East Coast because that's all I care about. Boston, bro. Yeah, they lost today, but they up 2-1. That's the only other team I'll rock with. Man, let's just get right to it, man. So we have some really good basketball going on. Again, like I said, starting out in the East, we got the Boston Celtics for the versus the Atlanta Hawks. Boston is up 2-1 right now. Atlanta did win today. Also, we got the 76ers versus the Nets, and the 76ers right now are leading 3-0. They actually beat Brooklyn today. We got Knicks, Cavs, and I want to say I don't know the record for that one, but we got the Lakers, Grizzlies, we got Kings, Warriors, the Bucks, the Heat, Clippers, the Suns, and then the Nuggets and the T-Wolves. Man, this is every single little series that's going on, but the best series right now is Kings versus Warriors, brother. What you think?
Best series, hands down. Excitement all around.
How was game
one? If you're not a fan of it, those two particular teams, it's fun to watch regardless.
That's true.
The first two games going neck and neck, back and forth. Kings put out, game 1 and game 2. The Warriors just put out game 3 yesterday. Which is okay. Yeah, they needed it. they didn't want to go down 3-0. I can tell you that.
We got no calls, man. But we can let's just start it off with game 1, man. I know you was in the building. The playoff from the games that we went to during the regular season compared to the playoffs, man. What's the biggest difference for you, that you seen while you were there?
Man, atmosphere wise, we've been to regular season games as of lately this year.
Past few years, I've been getting.
Yeah, our team wasn't as good as this year, but just atmosphere, man. Everyone just standing up the entire time, screaming. They had the cowbells going. It's like everybody had a cowbell. There was a new one and an old one. People went to their grandma's house, grandpa's house, and got the old school cowbells out. It was crazy. They gave us little thunder sticks to hit. It was crazy. I was sitting up in nosebleeds. Really nosebleeds. I was 10 feet from the clouds. But everybody was standing up. It was crazy. Almost the entire game, and the crowd was just rocking. Usually you go to halftime, third quarter, and everyone was at the beer garden, concession stand. I went down there to grab a couple hot dogs real quick.
Yeah.
And there was really nobody down there. Everyone was mingling in their seats still. They didn't want to get out, which was a good thing. Like I said, totally different atmosphere, man, which was good.
Yeah, no, that's dope, man. The Kings ended up winning that game 126-123. That was probably the closest so far in the series was game 1. You think that the Kings crowd, Sacramento crowd, is making a difference in the series?
Not only the crowd, but the Kings defense, man. Their pressure in the Golden State Warriors. We all know they're known for their 3-point success. And that's how they killed us in game 3. But games 1 and 2, man, especially, game 1, we're crowding them. We're getting on them. We didn't give them much room.
Yeah.
Game 2 also, but game 1, Steph had a chance to tie the game, send it to overtime with his last shot. And he was, they was on him. He had to shoot it one-legged. I don't know if that was by choice or not, but he did it.
Yeah, no, I get it, man. He did what he had to do for sure, and he was knocking every shot down. Can you hear that? Okay. Anyways, my bad, my bad. We outside, like we said, man. We got airplanes over here because my guy over here lives next to an airport. But
Well, other than that, everything.
nah, he was not Curry. Yeah, Curry was knocking down damn near every shot except for the last one that would have tied it.
I want to say he was knocking down every shot, but yeah, he was.
In the fourth quarter, it was that last shot. That was probably like the one that he missed. He probably just couldn't see from way up there.
I ain't gonna lie. I was under the influence quite a bit.
I feel it.
So yeah. I mean, not only did I wear glasses, but I mean, it was hard to see regardless where I was sitting.
Nah, I got you, bro. That was game one, man. 126, 123. Kings took it. I was in the building for game two, man. And I'm not gonna lie, man. That was probably the funnest time that I've had in the arena. Like that shit was so fun. I actually was able to be lower level. Coworker of mine won tickets. He had to take a coworker, so you know what I'm saying. We was in a building. I was
supposedly this guy had to take a coworker all of a sudden.
Section 1. I didn't win. It wasn't me who won.
He took me, about 30, 40 games all of a sudden.
I know, right?
All of a sudden he came into the playoffs and he can't take nobody all of a sudden. Let me know.
I have one.
Let me find out.
I got ticked. Let me find out. I was the +1. But that game was that was the stomp. That was where Draymond Green was, doing stomp the yard. He was what do people call?
You can call it what you want. This guy was doing whatever
he was
on my boy's chest.
He was a big stepper on Monday, man. And that's kind of why my voice is still gone, bro, because I was going crazy. Like by the third quarter, bro. Like I had a migraine because I was yelling so loud. But it was for me, man. It was so much fun. It was so loud. Not even just me, it was just so loud. But we also had access to the bar that I took you to last time, man.
Yeah, so this guy had access to free food, free
drinks, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, tell the whole world why you didn't take me one time. That's messed up. See, supposedly. First of all, the disrespect. He ain't take me to the game. That's disrespect. Don't ever call me at 2 o'clock in the morning for a ride again in your lifetime. This guy, he's having difficulties with the mic in his mouth. But anyways, shout out to all the fans that showed up, inside and out. I mean, I'm talking about the atmosphere inside. But there was all the fans that were outside, watching the screens, watching from afar, watching on your phones, whatever you was doing. I don't know if there were how many fans were outside. They couldn't keep count, but goodness gracious, when I walked outside, there was no breathing room. Try to go to a bar, try to go to a restaurant, anywhere around, walking distance from go to one. It was crazy. So shout out to everybody who showed up to show support for Sacramento Kings.
Yeah, no, for sure. Oh my God, I couldn't get out the building, bro. Like that. My bad about the mic situation, but I could not walk out the building, dude. It took me like 30 minutes just to get to K Street from coming out of the arena, bro. That's how crazy it was.
I walked down K, and there was nothing to do. So I mean, there was plenty to do, but you couldn't get in nowhere. I mean, to all the people who were already there before the game,
Yeah, nah.
And so I just turned back around, and I went and had to drive. Got in my car, had to drive about 10 miles away. I was like, I wanted to stay down there for sure, but I mean, I couldn't get it nowhere.
I had to get out of there, man. I got picked up down the street. I was like, nope, I gotta go. Way too many people, bro. I get social anxiety, but I did have hella fun though, man. That was just being in the building, enjoying the free food, free drinks, being that close too, man. I'm like 10 rows away from 50 Cent, bro. That's how close I was.
How do you smell?
I don't know. I couldn't smell for that far, man.
All right, don't sure.
You know what I'm saying?
He's all teasing everybody.
And then Mayweather was right there too, next to him.
Sat so close, left you at home.
You didn't take me on Saturday. This guy's over here complaining. Didn't even take me on Saturday. He had
I
extra
wouldn't
tickets.
Disrespect you like that.
Come on, bro.
And sit you where I was sitting
at. Bro. Come on, bro.
I wouldn't do you like that. I love you more than that. See?
This guy all of a sudden, right? You know what I'm saying? But it's good, bro. Um, what do you like? All right, so the Monday game. What were your what like how like what were your feelings with the whole Sabonis um and Draymond situation?
I'm gonna just say this. I mean, regardless if Sabonis grabbed his foot
Yeah.
intentionally or not,
Hmm.
supposedly he was, trying to protect himself. I mean, we know already big men don't get a lot of calls. We know that.
Yeah.
I mean, they're getting hit, scratched, clawed, it's whatever. They're getting beat up when they're in the paint.
Yeah.
And we know Sabonis ain't getting a lot of calls. And then the Warriors know that's one of our main guys. It's beat him up.
Hmm.
They're not gonna call out, a lot of fouls, and they weren't. And
Nah, he really didn't.
I mean, there's plenty of times that he got thrown on the ground, fell down. So like I said, whether he's protecting himself or not, I mean, I'm not gonna say he was dirty. I haven't really seen Sabonis do anything dirty.
Yeah.
He doesn't have that reputation as somebody else in the league right now. And Green, I mean, he did a little extra with his little curb stomp, whatever he was trying to do.
Bro,
I mean,
he was trying to break
he
that
could
man
have just
ribs.
fell, and
He was trying
I
to
don't
break that
know.
man ribs, bro.
But he stepped on our guy Sabonis, and he paid the price by missing the
He,
game.
he didn't just step on him. He jumped off of him, bro. Like he used his chest to leap off him. He was like a little trampoline, bro.
He did. Hey, the world has seen it for, for the first time in 17 years. The Kings, been on ESPN, Fox. They've been all over the
TNT.
internet this late in the season. I mean, that's pretty good to see.
Yeah.
They talking about the Warriors, why they're losing. They're really talking about how good the Kings are doing. They're talking about why the Warriors. The Warriors are better than this. This must be the refs. What's going on with Curry and Steph?
Bro,
Instead of saying how good Sabonis and Fox and our squad is.
the analysts have been going. It's like crazy. They just been like, I don't know, man. They just been.
There's
I
no way that the Warriors can lose like this. There's no way.
I feel like they had like the analysts had a big effect on the refs and probably like the NBA just officiating crew for the like whoever is for Warriors Kings because oh my God, watching Game 3, that first half, the Kings like they didn't get any calls.
I ain't gonna say no names.
None.
I ain't gonna shout out
None.
nobody. But I had one analyst was like, "Yeah, I seen a lot of Sacramento Kings games, and they play like this all season." I'm like, dude, I'm a big Sacramento Kings fan. I ain't even seen all the games all season. So what are
It,
you talking about?
it
Like,
hasn't been
stop
this
it.
physical. It has not been this physical at
Some of these
all.
guys live on the East Coast. They ain't no way they seen no Kings games. We're not even on
Yeah.
TNT, ABC. We ain't on nothing.
Yeah,
We've been
no.
on two national televised games. They talking about they seen Sacramento Kings play.
It,
Stop it.
it's crazy. Even like Stephen A, like all the like the other analysts, they've been saying like they have not been paying attention to the Kings until recently, until these games. I'm like, bro, like that's crazy. You know the Kings are not a dirty playing team. Like they don't play dirty at all. It's just funny that all of a sudden now Sacramento's a dirty team. So Bonus is a dirty player, and the basketball is a weapon. You see that,
I seen that.
bro? That's crazy. If
He's using
Warriors
the
really said that,
basketball as a weapon.
if the Warriors are really saying that, bro, they are. Never mind. I'm not gonna say it on here, but the Bay Area bums, bro. It's all good though. It's all good. Championship reign is over, bro.
It's good basketball though, man. Game 1, Game 2 has
Definitely
been great basketball though. If you're an
great
NBA
basketball.
fan, I know you're tuning in. I mean, it's been some great games. I mean, Game 3 got away from the Kings for sure. I mean, from start we were just looking sluggish.
Oh, for
I mean, I don't
sure.
know what was going on. I mean, but
I think it
anywho,
was just being out of rhythm with again the ref, the officiating, bro. Like it was taking a lot of the rhythm away from the Kings. They're trying to get set. They're trying to get getting their little offense going, but they're getting fouls while they're on defense. Keegan already had 3 fouls in the first quarter,
and he only got 3 points the whole series
and
too. So I'm
then
not gonna start with that guy.
I'm just saying though he had three fouls.
I never been the one to blame the refs, man. I just
No, I
in
I get it.
in any sport I can't do it because
I get it.
I'll dwell on it too long. So I just
Well,
can't.
I'm
I mean, yeah,
I'm
they make some bad calls here and there, But that goes for both teams though. I can't just
They
say
didn't
it's
have
just.
what bad calls did they have on the Warriors? None. They play. They had the perfect officiating game for the Warriors, bro. But it's good, and it was also the Kings, bro. I'm just saying that first half was just you could tell what was going on. You knew, but that second half officiating got better. Kings started getting to the line, but they were out of rhythm. They could not drop a 3-pointer for the life of them.
Kings will go.
Malik Monk,
Kings Monk didn't do much. I mean,
Monk, Murray, you know what I'm saying?
Murray ain't done nothing.
Red Velvet. I
Red
mean,
Velvet hasn't hit a 3-pointer since last year.
I'm just saying, bro. Is you want to know? Look at this is the field goals. I mean, it was pretty even.
It was like
GSW 40 for 100. They were shooting 40% from the field. The Kings 35 of 92, shooting 38%. This is where it gets ugly. 3-pointers. Kings 11 for 47, and the Warriors 16 for 50. One team shot 32%, the other team shot 23%.
I'm gonna tell you right now, if my kids came home with a test and they got 11 out of 47 correct, I don't know who I'll be mad at, more of myself or them. I don't know.
That's
I don't
crazy.
know. I don't want to do the percentage right now, but that's low as hell.
It is very low. 11 for 47 is 23.4.
I'm about to say 22%. I'm a kind of a
23.4.
mathematician, but
And
that's
then
horrible.
and then obviously the rebounding played a big part too. Warriors were out rebounding the Kings. Total rebounds for the Warriors were 59. The Kings had 53. There was 18 offensive rebounds for the Warriors and 13 for the Kings. It was pretty much even on defensive rebounds, 41 to 40 in favor of the Warriors. Warriors had more assists, more blocks, more steals, less turnovers. Kings had more turnovers. They led in turnovers. Points in the paint. The Warriors led by 2. Fouls 22 to 19.
I'm gonna tell you right now, man.
I'm just saying that it was just a bad game 3.
A lot of those stats don't mean a lot if the Kings aren't gonna play defense. I mean, game 1 and game 2 we did. Game 3, I mean, the Warriors had so many uncontested 3-point shots, just wide open, bro, just wide open. And every time they shot, I was like, oh, that's going in, goes in, that's going in, that's going in, and it did.
4 people.
I think let Mooney have like
18, 20, 20?
we had 20 rebounds.
I think so. Hold on, I'm
It
about
was
to
a,
say
it was a whole lot.
20 rebounds. He had
Yeah,
20.
and then probably half of them were offensive rebounds,
Yeah.
easily.
Yeah. Looney was going
I mean,
crazy.
this guy was just
Shout out to Looney,
I
bro.
don't
He played a
know.
hell of a game.
He did.
Shout out to Looney, bro. He was
I mean,
playing.
he was killing us. I'm like,
Oh, yeah.
every time I seen him, he was getting rebound. I'm like,
No, I think
who's boxing this guy out? Nobody.
no Draymond, no problem, bro. I think they play better without Draymond in the
Some teams play better
in the
without certain
roster.
guys, man.
Draymond is just, I mean, he's there just to because he's defensive player of the year, blah 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 for like 3 years. But I feel like Looney's just a better fit for that team right now, and I think that if they get away from Draymond, Kings are gonna be
No, it was a Looney or Mooney had I think it was Mooney had the rebounds.
Looney,
That was Mooney.
Kevon Looney.
The Looney twins? No, it was Mooney.
Bro, there's what Mooney? There's no Mooney. You're talking about Moody.
Whatever.
It's Looney, bro. I'm telling you. I'm looking at his name. Number
Whatever
5.
you want to say, Moody,
Kevin
Moody, I don't
Looney,
care.
Center.
They
20,
ain't my
20
squad, so I can
rebounds.
care less what you want.
I'm looking at it right here, bro.
If I was at the game, I'd call him trash.
But look I'm gonna tell you like this: the Kings had 4 players that were in double digits in points. 4 players in double digits.
It could have been 100 players. We lost. It don't matter.
1, 2, 3. Yes, 5 players in double digits for the Warriors. But it matters, bro. If nobody's scoring, Keegan Murray had 6 points. Malik Monk had 4.
Shout out to boy Keegan Murray who had
Trey
13,
Lyles had
13
2.
points in the series so far.
Bro, this was probably the worst shooting game for the Kings that I've seen all season long. All season long. But it's all good, man. Sunday. We know what the basement looks like for the Kings. That was the basement. We hit the basement.
That was a low, huh?
That was lowest. That was the lowest of the low, bro. So now you know where we going. Like, it's only up from here, and we're gonna go crazy on Sunday. especially with Draymond back. Now you know what I'm saying. All you
I ain't
punk.
gonna lie. You know who hasn't really been a factor? He's hit some good shots, but hasn't been a factor.
Who
Thompson, which is a good thing. I don't know if it's by Warriors' choice.
you think Thompson hasn't been a factor?
He hasn't had over 16, 17 points.
Game 1,
What do you have?
21.
Oh shit, my fault. Game 2?
Game 2, 21.
Game 3?
I think game 3 he was the non-factor in game 3, but we'll find out right now.
21.
Where's he at? He had 13 points.
All right, so he averaged 17. All right, cool. He averaged like 18.4. All
But
right, I'll
it
take
don't
it.
matter. Those two, he's been those 2 games. I mean, those first 2 games. If he's still dropping 21 and we beating them, that means that we're firing on all cylinders. They're firing on all cylinders, and Kings are just better. You see what happens when we just,
Yeah, I seen one. I've once seen a young Clay drop 35 in the third quarter against the Kings. So for him having 21 for the game ain't too bad.
Yeah, no, for sure. But I liked what Curry said. Draymond has a history, but so do we. I like that little bar that he dropped. That was cute. I was like, okay, Steph, I see you.
What the hell history you talking about?
He's talking about the little, the rings, the championship rings. You know what I'm saying?
Well, so we ain't got none of those. So
No,
it
I
don't
know
matter.
that, but I'm just saying I liked what he said, and I just can't wait until Game 5 and I collect that money from Paul, and I'm about to be like, yes, new history. We got some new
At
history
this
here.
point, I care less about the money.
I care about the money.
I need to get to round 2. I'll donate that money to whoever. I need to get to round
Lakers?
2.
Do we get Lakers in round 2?
Whoever. I need to get to round 2.
It's tied. Oh, is it tied right now? Yeah, it's tied 1-1, right?
Yeah, well, one's Lakers and Grizzlies. They won without Morant. Like I said, some teams play better without their star players, or certain players at least.
You think so? Let me see.
Grizzlies have actually won a lot of games without Morant over the years.
Yeah, Lakers Grizzlies tomorrow at 7, and right now it looks like the Phoenix Suns are up 2-1. No Kawhi.
Shout out to Kawhi, who's missed 1,000 games in his career.
Man, again, the Nets are down 3-0 to Philly.
And Joel Embiid's missing game 4 with a knee bruise or something.
I mean, they don't need him right
But
now.
they're up 3-0, so I mean he's probably taking a day off.
And then the Knicks right now are up 2-1, man, against the Cavs. Final today.
Nobody really expected the Knicks and Cavs. I mean, to be honest, out of the East, no one's really expecting much besides the Celtics and Philly, anyways.
Yeah, but the Celtics lost today, 130 to 122, bro,
That's fine.
to the Hawks.
That's fine.
You think
They're
that's
up
fine?
2-1, but no one's expecting them to really lose against the Hawks.
So, all right, out of all these 2-1 teams, Sacramento, Phoenix, Celtics, Knicks, which team? Oh, right now, sorry, I'm looking at this quarter 4. The Nuggets are up 94 to 91 against the Timberwolves, and right now Denver is leading 2-0. Just saying. But out of all these 2-1 teams that I just named, which team does not move on? Kings, Celtics, Suns, Knicks. Which one of those teams does not move to round 2? In your honest opinion.
If Kawhi's not playing, Suns are moving on.
No, but that's why I'm saying. I'm saying
you said
Phoenix.
the teams who are up 2-0.
Yeah. Phoenix is up.
Yeah, you're saying that the teams are up 2-1.
Yeah, the teams that are winning right now, out of the Kings, the Suns, the Celtics, and the Knicks.
I'm gonna say they all do.
They all move on?
Yeah.
You think they all move on?
Think so.
I think the Clippers are the only team that could actually clip the Suns and move on to the, even with no Kawhi.
The Kawhi misses
129 to 124 with no
Paul Pierce
Kawhi.
is still out, right?
Who?
Paul Pierce is still out, right? No, Paul. I mean,
I said Paul Pierce, bro.
Shout out to Paul Pierce.
We're not in the
And
early
his
2000s
poker,
anymore,
and his
my
poker
guy.
and his strippers. I'm talking about
The truth.
George Paul.
George Paul, nah, he's in there. 129, 122, bro.
I thought he was missing a series.
George Paul, is he? Let me see. Oh yeah, he is not playing. He didn't
See?
play. But Russell Westbrook, man, 30 points. Norman Powell, 42. Like, bro, two led the team.
Nah, I don't see it.
You don't see it?
I don't see it.
What happened to Paul George? George Paul. This guy.
Paul George. It's
Butchering
whatever.
names.
Shout out to my drink. Drinking some Purple Thunder over here, and I don't know.
This guy. But what's up, man? I think the Clippers could do it. I don't know what's up with Kawhi Leonard, but I know that it's his knee. But do you think that he comes back?
If they're down 3-1, no.
Do you think he's done? Like he's finished? He got his ring and just said "fuck it, F it." I mean, sorry, my fault.
Man, that's hard to say.
Did you see what Stephen A. said?
I said they say he should retire or something. Yeah. Well, I think it's hard, man. NBA and NFL are a lot different, far injury wise. And we blame NFL players just for missing the game when these guys are really getting smacked around.
Yeah.
And these NBA guys, yeah, they play a lot more games, but when you see them missing certain games, like why? I mean, especially a playoff game of this magnitude, you're down 2-1, and you're about to miss
Can't
games.
just suck it up and play.
I mean, exactly. At least try. At least try. I mean, you got NFL players going up to the final minute, trying to the others. You see them in pregame warm-up trying to play.
Yeah.
And these guys are 2 days away from the game. Talking about they're already out.
And he's not even playing game 4.
Yeah, I mean that's something.
Yep, he's out.
That Kawhi's always done. I'm gonna say always, but since he's left the Spurs, yeah, it's just something he's done. Quite frankly, to say that.
And he's extremely disappointed that he won't be able to suit up. Extremely disappointed.
Yeah, but how do you? That's what I'm saying.
That's
NBA.
sad.
How do you know you can't suit up in a day or two away? How do you know you can't suit up? You know what I'm saying? Like, how do you know?
Because he probably just doesn't want to.
Well, I mean, I don't know exactly what his injury is, but how do you not know? I mean,
I feel like we just got into the softest era of sports. You know what I'm saying? Because remember back in the '90s, people be playing injured all the time. Like, you find out somebody's like injured when they're like when they broke something.
I'm gonna be 100% honest. When I was a kid, man, people didn't miss games.
That's what I'm saying. Everybody played injured.
We didn't have social media. You saw a person play all the time.
Yeah. No, like there was, and if like I said, if they were
might
injured,
hear
they were like
say,
something broke.
So and so didn't play because their wife just had a baby.
Yeah.
Moments ago, they got rushed to the hospital, or or a family member had just passed away, so that's why they weren't at the game. That's about it. That's all you would hear. Now these guys are all just missing every other game.
Or they are not even just because they're injured, because they're tired or they need that rest, quote unquote. I hate that.
No, I mean I understand. I mean,
you understand? You understand what needing a rest?
I wouldn't say I understand needing a rest, but when there's 82 games and your team's 45-10, I mean I can see you take a night off.
How many times do you see the Kings sit their players for rest?
I mean, when you're
throughout the season,
when you're in the bottom of the barrel franchise.
No, I'm asking, but this year, we wasn't.
I mean, you had Fox take a night off for an injury, supposedly here and there. But I mean, when your team's doing that well, I mean, if your star player wants to take a rest, I'm gonna give him a day off.
Think so?
That's just me as a GM.
I feel it.
When you're up, 20 games,
I don't know. I feel like this era is just soft. Maybe it's just because it's the era that we grew up in, that we're so used to. You had to play through the injury. Hearing that growing up,
but then you got to make
play through it.
Well, the big difference between NFL and NBA, that NBA contracts are guaranteed.
Yeah.
And I feel you better suit up, my boy, if you want to get paid. If you want to suit up, that's about $200,000 you about to miss.
Yeah.
For certain players, if you're a star player, it's $200,000 you about to miss probably.
Yeah.
NBA that's guaranteed, whether I show up on that plan or not.
No, I agree with that.
So unless there's a clause that if you miss an actual game, not due to injury, or so you can't take a rest day. I mean, they're probably just faking injury somehow, or word is somehow that if you miss a game, that you won't get paid, or you get dog pay, whatever the case may be. I don't know. I mean, I can actually make him play. We've seen NBA greats like R.I.P. to Kobe say he played because he wanted the fans to pay the hard-earned money to watch him. Same thing with Jordan said the same thing.
Yeah.
And it makes sense. I mean, people who go to 98% of the fans that go to the games aren't rich, you know?
Facts.
And either they bought the tickets or if you're young, your parents bought the tickets, your grandma
Hey,
bought the tickets, you're going with a family member.
shout out to having a good career. You know why? Because I get a lot of tickets. I don't pay
And there he goes
for.
again. I got free food. I got lower tickets, lower
Yo.
level seats. I
Hey,
didn't take my
man.
brother.
I be taking you to the nice ones. What are you talking about? I be hooking your ass up all the time. Now,
This,
I actually paid this year for some of the games.
this guy always sends me videos of him where he sits at. For some odd reason, he didn't send me no videos. He didn't send me nothing
Of what?
because he knew it was disrespectful.
Of the game? No, I
He
was
knew.
I
He
was too
knew.
much into it.
Nah, see, he knew it was
I was
disrespectful.
too much into it. I got him right here. If you want to see.
He didn't text me one time.
I didn't know I was supposed to.
He didn't have to, but he just knows it's disrespectful. He was texting me all game one. Hey man, send me where you at? Send me some videos. Game two, he didn't talk to me, nothing. That's cold
I don't know
blooded.
what you're talking about, man.
Damn.
I was having too much fun. I was having too much fun. Hey, I'm not gonna lie. All right, so I did buy a drink. I bought a double casa. Bro, why did he give me a cup of casa? A cup.
You can just sit here and tease me?
No, I paid for it though. I didn't get that one free. I had to so my little cousin was there and I was like, hey, cuz, you want this? Cause I couldn't drink it. I drank half of it and I was like, I gotta give this up, bro. I was like,
Oh yeah?
Knew better.
Disrespect.
I knew better. If you were there, you would have had it. That would have been yours. Should have been there. Yo, but hey, man, we have a really great series, man, between the Kings and the Warriors. Game 4 this Sunday out in San Francisco. For me, man, I have Kings in 5. I've been saying it on this pod, Kings in 5. We got a really, really good series. The Warriors really whipped on us this last game, man. 114 to 97. We didn't even score 100 points this time. But I'm just ready. I'm ready for this. We got to get one out in Frisco. All right, let me ask you this question. Do you feel if we lose game 4 that we're going to lose this series? Because I've been seeing some like talks about that.
Nah, because it's looking like right now, home team's winning so far.
Yeah.
Obviously, we have home court advantage with game 7 being our own
at
city.
Mm-hmm.
So a lot of analysts would say, the first team to win a game on other opponent's court would win the series.
Mm-hmm.
It hasn't yet, happened. So I wouldn't say, if they win game 2. I mean, obviously they win game 2 is tied up, and game 5 is crucial.
The Warriors are the worst road team in the NBA.
Correct. The best home team, and
I want to say the best. Home
I
team.
mean, one of the
Third
best.
Third
Say
best.
top 2, whatever. I mean, top 3, whatever. That's still a great record.
I had to look that up after that Wednesday pod. I was like, you know what I'm saying? Who's the best home team? It's actually Denver.
But until one of us loses at home, I mean, we'll see what happens.
Who's the best on the road?
Kings are one of the best.
All right.
We're the best in the West.
All right.
We're not the
I'm just saying.
best in the NBA.
It don't matter. We're the best in the West.
I think we're number 2 in the NBA.
I'm just saying, bro.
But we got killed the other day, so it really don't matter.
Again, there's a lot of factors that came into that. There's no rhythm. We really, I forgot who told me. I don't know if this was you or somebody else, but I like the idea of benching Keegan and not starting him.
That's been a whole lot of people saying that.
I like that idea.
He just looks timid. He just looks scared. You can call it whatever you want.
Yeah, no, he
hasn't made a shot. So
coming off the bench
right now might do him some good.
Yes.
Giving us a little fire off the bench. Put Lyles in. I mean,
rebounding is key.
He just doesn't. I mean, he got fouled. He got 3 fouls in 8 minutes yesterday. I mean,
yeah.
You're not helping us out.
Not at all.
3 fouls, no points. I mean, you're hurting us right now.
It was bad.
So I mean, just at this point, come off the bench. I mean, I don't know. They're trying to play with his psyche, and he's rookie, and hey, we're in the playoffs. I don't care. I mean, I don't care about your psyche and your personal and your health, any of that BS. If you ain't getting us no points, no rebounds, no nothing, you're not contributing.
Get
We,
off the court.
hey, pretty much.
Get off the court.
Come off the bench, help us out.
All right.
And come in and double up with Monk.
Yeah.
Do something. Please, please.
Again, man. Game 4 this Sunday in Frisco. Hoping for a Kings dub. It should be good, man. This is a great series, man. If you guys haven't been watching it, you better watch it because you guys got to keep up. But next up, man, we do got some NFL news for you. Some really big NFL news. I know that we got the draft next week, starting next Thursday. The draft is where at? Where's the draft at this year?
I don't know. If it's not in Vegas, I don't care.
This guy. I forgot where the
Shout out
draft
to
is at.
NFL having it last year in Vegas. They should have it in Vegas every year.
You think so?
I mean, for that many people, you can walk around, go to any casino, get free drinks, throw some money on the table real quick on a machine.
Uh-huh.
Can
Oh,
walk,
it's in KC this
walk
year.
right back out. I mean, it was great.
Who wants to go to the
Atmosphere was
draft in
crazy.
KC? What's in KC?
I don't know. I've never been there, so I wouldn't know.
That's
But it
boring.
might be enough for the fans.
Some Kansas City barbecue.
It probably is right.
All right, but all right. This is the breaking top story. I think it was today, man. There was 5 players that the NFL suspended for violating gambling policy. We got 4 Detroit Lions players, wide receivers Jameson Williams, Stanley Berrio, and Quintez Cephas, and safety C.J. Moore, along with Commanders defensive end Shaka Toney, were suspended for violating league's gambling policy, according to NFL media's Ian Rappaport. Williams and Berryhill are suspended for 6 games, while Moore, Cephas, and Toney were suspended indefinitely, at least for 1 year. How do you feel about that, man?
I got the headline around 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock that they got suspended for gambling.
Yeah.
But it didn't. As far as I know, they didn't say exactly what they gambled on. As far as I know,
Mm-hmm.
like when the receiver who plays now, who used to play former Falcons receiver, now plays on the Jags. He bet on NFL games. He got
Calvin
suspended.
Ridley?
Calvin Ridley. He got suspended for betting on certain betting apps.
Yeah.
Logged in with his own name and bet on NFL games.
But you're not supposed to do.
I mean, if you're not betting on your own team, I could personally care less. But I guess you might have insight because you're obviously in the NFL, so
Yeah.
it's not a good look. I mean,
like the same thing with the refs.
those guys, they know the rules more than I do. They go through all the little meetings and classes about what they should and shouldn't do.
Yeah.
So I mean, if you're not supposed to bet on NFL games, don't bet. And if you want to, give your brother, your cousin, baby mama, or whoever the money to bet for you.
Yeah. So
So I don't know how they got caught or what they did.
So
exactly.
Jameson Williams' violation was not for betting on football, but rather due to a technical rule regarding the actual location in which the online bet was placed, and which would otherwise be allowed by the NFL outside of the club's facility. So he pretty much was on site betting on other games, and which you can't do.
So they said it was cool if you betted outside.
Outside, yeah, you can bet. I guess NFL players can bet on anything but the NFL. They can bet on any other sport. They just can't bet on the NFL.
So yes,
and they can't bet on inside of a facility.
Got you. So pretty much you betted within the Lions.
Yep.
Parameters, whatever, on something else besides football.
Yeah, I don't know about the other guys. It doesn't really say much about.
Well, if it was 4 Lions, I mean Lions, teammates. I mean somehow they were just.
If a couple of them were like out of there for a year, they must have been betting on NFL games or something.
Who knows?
Who knows?
They got too comfortable for sure when their season was going pretty good.
They Williams and Barry here were betting on college football games, which is technically allowed. That's crazy.
Okay. Anyways, I mean,
I'm just saying.
I mean, it's unfortunate.
Is it unfortunate?
I mean, it's unfortunate they got suspended. It'd be a bigger headline. I mean, like Calvin Ridley, he got suspended for betting on NFL games. But if you're betting on your own team, I mean that's a little different. Oh, hey, I need so and so to get 60 yards. I mean,
Yeah.
you didn't the game plan. You've been with the squad, so this person might get 60 yards. And here you
Yeah.
are winning 200 grand because you dropped 30 grand. Well, I'm just saying in general.
That makes sense.
So I mean, okay, then you're effing up because you have insight on your own team.
Yeah, I think that's just kind of stupid, man. That you still maybe they should have suspended him for like 3 days or for 3 games, not 6. I mean, placed a bet inside of a facility.
I mean, he's coming back for the season.
Yeah,
Well, at least
six
some,
games.
at least some of them are.
That's a quarter of the season. 6 games, a quarter of the season
Well, he missed half the season or
for
third of the season
injury.
last year. At least Williamson. I'm talking about. Anyway, I mean, they should know better. Or is it the NFL's fault for having all these betting sites accessible?
If they really want to, they do have access to being able to block like gambling sites on a company's network. I know this for a
But
fact.
not everybody is IT savvy like you.
But that again, they have a company. They're an organization that has IT people that can do that for them. There is a way to do it. That's why they pay IT people to be
But I
there
wouldn't
and
pay.
work.
I wouldn't pay an IT company or a group or individual an excess amount of money. I'm already paying these millionaires to not do something they're not supposed to do.
But every company, every building has IT, bro.
I'm just saying in general.
I'm just letting you
I'm
know.
paying all these guys millions to not do something, and they do it anyways. I should have to pay somebody else to babysit them at the same time.
It's not really babysitting. It's just making sure that category is turned off.
Whatever.
It's literally
I'm
in
gonna
the
call it
setting.
babysitting. You want to
It's a
call it
little setting.
clicking a button? I'm gonna call it babysitting.
I mean, you got to think about it, man. It's it don't matter if you're making millions of dollars or you're making a couple $1,000s, bro. You like no matter what, if you got access to something on the internet, you're gonna try to access it. It's that simple, bro. You tell somebody don't do this, the first thing that they're gonna do is go do it. People are like that. Some people are not, but some people are like that. Out of 100 people, you say don't go do that. 100 people are not gonna listen to you. There's gonna probably be a few stragglers, so it don't matter. You still got to do what you got to do, man.
I'm not trying to be rude, but it was the Lions. Maybe they're just not that intelligent. If you would have said it was the Browns, I would have said, oh, for sure.
I mean, yeah, they did get what's his name.
Exactly. The Lions aren't too far off.
All right, but have you been seeing the Bryce Young? Is it Bryce Young or? Sorry, no. The C.J. Stroud BS that's going on.
What happened with him?
All right, so I guess that Brady Quinn, I guess he came out and said something on a podcast somewhere where pretty much
he lost me on Brady Quinn.
Brady Quinn, the quarterback?
Yeah, I know you lost me.
Yeah, okay. Well, anyways, Brady Quinn came out on the podcast and said that C.J. Stroud intentionally missed the Manning camp and XYZ, and like it seemed like I guess Ryan Clark said he came out like Ryan Clark came out on Twitter and said pretty much like, dude, you're getting misinformation, you're spreading misinformation, and this could potentially hurt a young player's career, like his draft status. He's like, you shouldn't be so irresponsible, and they were going back and forth on Twitter pretty much about that.
And that happens every year. I want to say every year, but as of lately, maybe the last with social media, the past 6-7 years, you have certain players getting hyped up, and you have certain players that last minute footage or something back from Twitter they dig up or Instagram they dig up, and
or just some random piece of news.
What was that? I think it was Tunsil.
Yeah,
they had him smoking a bong pipe.
Yeah,
like the day of the draft, like literally the timer's going off like the third, fourth pick, and here it is, breaking news: Tunsil was hitting the bong. Like, okay, like
just a little bit of marijuana, man.
Like the dude was in probably what, high school or college when he did it.
Yeah.
And like he murdered somebody, and he still got picked.
Yeah, no, he did. He gets, but see, the thing is,
he might have lost a couple.
He lost when you lose.
Cost a couple of dollars.
Oh yeah, he lost some money.
Yeah,
a lot of money, and that I think that's what Ryan Clark's argument was about the whole thing about C.J. Stroud is he was a potential number one, and now this with Brady Quinn coming out saying like you're missing the quote unquote like royal family of football's camp, like you said that that you committed and then you back out on it, like you know what I'm saying?
But sometimes is that
Which from what I'm hearing is untrue.
okay? It could be untrue, but but check it out. Is that who releases that information? Is it the camp of the actual player because they don't want to go to those top teams that are bad? Because look at
Could be other teams that want
when
that
when
player to drop so they can get him.
when you're really that good, your play and pretty much your success on the field will show.
Yeah,
So
true.
Tunsil, he got screwed over, but now he's the highest paid left tackle in the league, the highest paid.
Yeah,
So was it his camp that released it? So he can go to a certain squad.
yeah,
He ended up going got drafted by the Dolphins, got traded to the Texans
yeah.
for multiple first rounders. I mean, who
Makes sense.
does he want to go to a certain team that it's
Who's
not a
picking?
great franchise?
Who's picking number one? Panthers.
I think it was the Panthers, yeah. And number 2, the Texans.
Ooh, I would rather go to the Panthers than the Texans.
So like I said, is it your own camp that releases that info?
C.J. Stroud to the Raiders.
You never know. So they bypass him, go to the next quarterback or best defensive player.
Yeah,
I mean,
I doubt it. I mean, they got so on this mock draft they actually have the Texans going Will Anderson, edge rusher from Alabama. They need. I thought the Texans needed a quarterback. I don't know what they got over there right now.
I think they had a third round pick last year or a fourth round pick. I forget his name, but they had him. They have a whole new coaching squad.
Yeah,
Shout out to former Niners coach, defensive coach. They took him.
yeah, they did. I forgot his
So
name.
already forgot his name.
Bro, once they asked the Niners, bro,
Hey, pretty much.
I don't remember. I don't pay attention. But yeah, man. I don't know. Are you ready for the draft? What do you think? San Francisco doesn't have another
We don't have a day
first round?
one.
Yeah, we don't got a day one. We got day two
We
for
got
sure.
day 2. We got so many comp picks.
Yes, we do. What do you think we do with them? What do you think the first pick for the 49ers is? Do you think it's defense or offense?
Either offensive lineman or defensive lineman. We just are known for that lately. I won't say lately. This is the past 8 years. We just
Probably defensive line.
even former franchise. I mean, former regime drafted so many linemen.
You know
We
what
just
don't-
keep them coming.
You know what we don't get these anymore? The guys with the bum legs.
Oh, ACLs. That was who was that GM?
It's from the Jaguars.
He's Jaguars. Yeah. What was his name?
Oh man. Hold on, I got you. I'm
Get
with
it,
this.
please.
It's gonna kill me. Jags GM. Trent Baalke.
Trent
God,
Baalke.
Man, I couldn't.
If you had an ACL tear, that guy for sure draft you.
He drafted every single ACL.
If we had 9, 10 draft picks,
God. Who was that?
at least
dude?
7 of them had ACL tears.
Who was the dude that we drafted that never ended up playing? Like he just said,
Lattimore.
Marcus Lattimore.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Great college running back.
Great college
And
running
he
back.
tore 1 or 2 ACLs, but one of them was
2.
bad.
2.
I remember the footage of that in college. It was horrible.
Yeah, he never made it into
He
the
never
NFL.
played one snap in the NFL. He played, I think, a preseason game or 2, and that was it.
Yeah, he couldn't do it. What a man!
Also, shout out to Frank Gore and the 2,500 running backs who try to draft to replace him, and he didn't let it happen. He said, "Not today."
Man, that's But yeah, man. I don't know. I think 49ers obviously go defense. And what do you think about all the potential trade rumors about surrounding, I guess, Trey Lance right now?
Nah,
And-
it don't happen. Not with Purdy having his injury
What possibly like
and
not
his surgery. There's no way we're gonna trade Lance. Especially the NFL hasn't seen what he can do. So
Yeah.
I mean, even if you do trade the guy, I mean, what are you gonna get back? We traded so many first rounders for him.
Yeah, you ain't gonna get much, huh?
I mean, you're not gonna get no first, not even a second, maybe a third, maybe a group with a couple thirds
Yeah.
and a player. That's about it. So just keep the guy. I mean, he'll battle it out with Purdy. Yeah, I've been hearing a couple, guys talking about, Aaron Rodgers because the Jets haven't got him. I'm off the Aaron Rodgers boat. The guy's almost 40. I mean, we've had our chances with Tom Brady. We've had our chances with Rodgers. I mean, those boats have sailed.
Yeah, we don't need an old man quarterback. What we need is to keep these young players healthy. And yeah, and I feel like Brock Purdy. I actually seen a report saying that Brock Purdy doesn't think that he might even play this year. He might even have to sit out a year.
if he does or doesn't, I mean, we drafted Trey Lance for a reason.
Are you excited
And then
about
we
Trey
have
Lance?
what's the other guy? Former first round pick, top number 3, top 5.
Who?
Former Jets, Mono Man went to the Panthers. Now
Uh,
he's on the
uh,
Niners.
uh, 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 Sam Darnold.
Yep, we have him on the squad.
That's right.
So I mean, let's see what good old Kyle Shanahan can do. If Mr. Shanahan can take Mr. Relevant to promised land, maybe he can take a former first round pick.
Yeah,
You know,
Sam Darnold
we'll
isn't.
see.
He's not too bad. He got an arm. He can sling it.
We'll see what happens.
He can sling that thing just a little bit. But yeah, man. I'm excited for the draft, man. What do you? We definitely gonna have a lot of draft coverage for you guys. We'll have at least. I think we'll be able to cover day 1 and day 2 next Friday, right? That'll probably be what the whole. I mean, and then some NBA playoff talk, obviously. But
We'll be live right around now when the draft's still going because they have
nah,
round
the
two.
draft is not gonna be on at 8 o'clock at night, is it?
I think it starts at 5 or 6. They have 2 rounds though. They have second and third. So I think by the time we're going, it'll still be going.
Okay. I mean, we'll be able to update people
Yeah.
on the pod, but yeah, no, we'll definitely have round 1. We'll definitely be able to talk about it. I'm excited to see where Bijan Robinson goes, man. I know that Bijan is the talk of the NFL town, so to speak, man. So I want to see how good he's gonna do in the NFL. I hope that he's not overhyped, bro, because they've been really hyping this kid up. Supposed to be top 10 already, and in some of these ranking systems that I've seen. So
They're
yeah,
hyping him up in every fantasy league. They're hyping
hyping
him up
him.
in the NFL.
Yeah,
I mean, I don't know what it is. I mean,
neither do I, man.
the guy's a running back. I mean, I'm not trying not the running backs, but I mean, I wouldn't never say I watched the guy play at Texas, but I mean, I've seen a lot of his highlights and there's nothing that we haven't seen before.
Yeah, but to be honest with you, I haven't even really been. I haven't even looked at no highlights yet. I'm definitely gonna do my homework this weekend and see what's popping with at least the top 10 players that are supposed to be drafted. So I want to see
If
what
he
they
goes
look
in the
like.
first round, I mean, that's great. I
Bijan's
mean,
supposed to go first round. He's supposed to be top 10 for
I,
sure.
I understand if he goes in the first round, it's great, but top 10 for a running back now in the passing lane that we have, that's I think that's a reach at least. Unless your squad's deep at like let's say for instance if the Bengals were to have the top 10 pick if they traded with a team that was low pick and they got it somehow.
Yeah,
Okay, I can see that. Okay, cool. I mean they already had the receivers, they already had, quarterback, decent defense, so they just choosing best player on the board now. Okay,
yeah,
cool. But I mean
that makes
certain
sense.
teams like I mean you don't I mean the running back is not what you need right now. That's just me. So top 10 at least in the passing game or pass heavy NFL, nah.
Yeah, no, we're definitely gonna see what happens next week, man. Thursday, 5 o'clock, right on ESPN. I'm pretty sure.
Starts at 5, right? Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
5 p.m. Thursday on ESPN.
Yeah.
All right, man. Let's get to this, man. This is what the biggest event this month. Garcia versus Tank. This has been going crazy. Like this is probably the most I've seen people talk about boxing in a very long time. Where like it's split. Like I don't see it favorable to one side. I know that a lot of the people that I talked to got Garcia, and then a lot of the people that I was able to bet have Garcia, but I still know a lot of people that are saying Tank. It's not just one or the other. I know you got Garcia.
I do got Garcia. I've been saying that for a couple months now.
Yes. I got Tank.
After seeing a lot of their, I won't say interviews, but when they're like some of those footage we're about to see here pretty soon.
Yeah, man. Man, actually, you know what? Play this. Let's play this real quick, Pop.
Tank looks a little worried, man.
No, he
Just
don't.
his body,
Have you not seen? This
just
is
his
what he looks like
composure.
every single fight. Have you not seen
I didn't.
any?
I'm not talking about his fights. I'm talking about just
No,
how he carries himself right now.
but that's how he looks every single,
Hey,
like every
hey,
single
remember
fight.
I told my boy Bernard Hopkins, one of the best fighters I ever seen. Bernard Hopkins was talking about Tank.
What do you say about Tank?
You can look at the footage later, but he was saying that he looks worried. Tank,
He don't look
Hopkins
worried.
was like Tank. He was talking about beyond fighting. He talking about his skin, talking about all this extra stuff that only fighters would know about. And he said pretty much that Tank is not looking good. That's coming from a fighter, a well known fighter, a Hall of Fame fighter.
He's only saying that because he's in Garcia's camp.
I know you can say whatever you want. I'm just this is
Go ahead.
a top fighter.
Let's play this.
Or used to be a top fighter.
Let's roll this. Let's roll this right here, man. I want to see this. Look at this. Tell me if
you're
this
just checking
man,
the weigh-ins.
Tell me if this man is timid or whatever. Pull up.
You talking about the weigh-in? I'm talking about when they talking in general.
It don't matter. Look at this. Face to face. This is where it matters. This is where it matters. This is where it matters right here.
Shout out to
He's
my
scared.
boy. Shout out to my boy De La Hoya.
Look at Tyson.
Who paid for his 6-pack?
Look at Tyson. You tell me he's scared? Look at, and then he's gonna go after B-Hop too. Look at this. That does not look like a boxer who's scared. A boxer who's worried. Tank been here, bro. Tank's been here. He's gonna stay here. I can't wait, man. I can't wait.
I don't think they did, but
I can't wait.
When they went on
All
live,
right, man. You could
talk about the winner gets the whole purse. I don't think they did.
No, they didn't. It
I don't
was.
think they
It
did.
said it in the
But-
in the press conference. They said it in the press conference.
they didn't?
It was Ryan's team who didn't want to do it.
Okay,
It was his.
that's a whole lot of money to lose,
I'm.
but a whole lot of money to win too, though.
It is. It's a lot of money. You got to, but I mean, again, it was Ryan's team. They said it like Ryan didn't like. He didn't go and go against it. They said it in this press conference that we're gonna check it right now. But yeah, they did call it out. Tank said that he wanted to do it, and he said, "Let's get it done."
Oh, he
They
only
didn't
said he
wanna do
wanted
it.
to because obviously Garcia said he would do it.
Garcia
Garcia
said,
said he'll do
but
it, but
Garcia's
it's-
saying one thing, but his team is
Yeah,
saying
but his
another
team,
thing.
or people running the contract saying no, that's different.
And it's his team.
Garcia
It's
just running his mouth.
it's his little financial blah blah blah.
Yeah, I
but
mean,
I mean, Ryan said, "Let's do it." He keeps saying it, but I don't know, bro. I don't know. I don't know.
Hey, when Ryan's laying, walking over your boy Tank one time,
You could say what you want, man. This ain't the first rodeo that Javante like fought somebody taller than him. That's what he's gonna have to do. He's a shorter fighter.
I never once said
Shorter
anything about
fighter.
height. I
Shorter
never
fighter.
said anything about height.
It don't matter. Tank is a dog, bro. Is a dog in the ring. This man is not scared. What is he scared of?
Well, in 24 hours, what to find out.
Queen
right?
Ryan? He's scared of Queen Ryan?
Hey,
Stop it.
in 24 hours,
I'm gonna win my $100 real
this
quick.
will be the second time in this week that you haven't texted me. Shout out, to the game the other night when you didn't, text me. So
I
tomorrow
was
night
having
you
too
won't be
much
texting me
fun. I
either.
didn't text nobody.
Be crickets coming from your phone.
I didn't text nobody.
Uh-huh.
I didn't know I was supposed to text people. Is that why you text me that? You must
I
have
didn't
been
text you
having
at
fun.
all.
You text me the next day. What'd you say? You said I see you
said-
have, I said you
Yeah, I
said,
said, hey, did you have fun?
Nah, you said I see you have fun.
I see you have fun. And what'd you say back? Yeah, I
Didn't say
did.
nothing.
Okay.
I was like, what are
Yeah.
you talking about?
Kept it short and simple. I said, damn, that's messed up.
I'm surprised you ain't call me, bro.
Disrespect.
But anyways, man. Hey, let's roll this little press conference real quick. This is the last press conference that happened on I want to say Thursday.
I'm from Baltimore City, and you'll see how we carry it come Saturday. So see y'all then.
That's how we talk.
He say he's the king, and this vicious right here. I ain't never seen a king hold his kingdom down.
He borrowed that hat from me.
Vicious crew come through. We coming through. Yeah, what I say, we vicious. We ain't just boxing.
Outside was a nice start. I ain't gonna lie. I thought it was a nice start. We just gonna have to keep
I
it
got my
in the
man
indoors.
King Ellis, the Bible, he's on it.
Go ahead. Fast forward a little bit.
Be prepared for Saturday night.
He is just
And that's
an
Ryan's trainer,
incredible
bro.
fighter. That's all I can say. He's the best I've ever trained.
That's Ryan's trainer.
What's the
bro.
guy
And
from
I
the
think
that's
Cartoon
right.
Network?
his best is
Johnny
yet to come.
Johnny Bravo.
Yeah.
Saturday night,
Does he
he's
look
gonna
like him a
prove
little
it.
bit?
Yeah, just with
Dude,
the
if
dyed
he was
hair.
younger in the face?
Saturday
With the black
night,
hair.
Nah, if he was younger in the
Change
face,
the
though.
face
Yeah, with black hair, yeah.
No, he had blonde hair.
Did he?
I
Oh, yeah, he
believe
did.
Yeah.
I'm
believes it,
tripping.
and our
You
whole
right.
team believes it, and his fans believe it.
My guy.
And pretty soon, everyone will understand.
You just
what
gotta,
I'm
he
saying.
probably looks in the
Yes,
mirror
you
and
guys
says,
were
pause.
on Twitch the other day. You guys made a bet that
Here it is,
basically
the
the
bet.
winner takes all. Now I know you guys both have worked extremely hard for this fight, and the last thing a fighter wants to do is give his purse away. So was that just hyperbole, hyping the fight, or is that real, Tank?
I'm trying to make it official.
See?
Definitely
Make it
trying
official.
To make it official. His advisor called and, you know what I mean, begging that we don't make that happen. He was scared. You know what I mean? So I guess it ain't.
Ryan, your thoughts on that?
Yeah, same thing. I mean, I'm a man of my word. I said it.
Obviously
I
not.
was ready to do it, and I told
Obviously
everybody,
not.
let's just get it done. Whatever he wants. Let's go. I'm already ready to. I know I'm going to win, so might as well take everything from him. But, again, I just feel like I wouldn't do it to him anyways, even when I knock him out. I'm not going to take the money from him.
And he's confident that he's going to stop you. You haven't lost.
I ain't gonna
You
take
certainly
the
haven't
money
touched
from
the
him.
canvas.
This guy.
Your thoughts on Ryan Garcia saying that he's going to take you out?
Delusional. That's it. Put the money up.
You also said this is the fight where I'm going to prove to the people I am what I say I am. What does that mean? And what is that?
He gonna fail me, for sure. He's gonna fail me. He's gonna fail me.
And if Ryan's going to feel you, but what does that mean when you say I am what I say I am? What do you mean by
There's
that?
a lot of questionable talk there. You gonna feel me? You gonna feel me?
That guy, I ain't get all this way here from nothing. I put the work in, you know what I mean? I got them guys out of there. So he'll see it come Saturday night, for sure.
There was a quote where Tank said, you guys are calling Ryan Garcia a star. I don't know if he's a star in the ring. He's a star on social media.
Facts.
Tank going to find out on Saturday night.
Exactly why I'm here. I mean, you don't get to this position without having something special. Anybody with a clear mind can see that. I guess, again, he'll just have to wait and see when I'm in there why I'm so special. He can't see it, but he'll see it once he's in there.
He's actually been bigging up
You're
Ryan
laughing, but I'm dead
this
serious.
whole time for like the
It's gonna
past couple
happen,
months.
it's
He's
gonna
been
be
bigging
over
him up.
quick. So
He's been
quick.
saying that this fight is
Look
50-50.
at you.
One punch.
Is it?
What?
Javante said
Speak a
been
little
saying
louder,
he
I
said
can't
that
hear
this
you.
fight is
No. I thought you meant purse wise.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Nah, but
Yeah,
Punch.
but
That's all
as
I'm
far
saying.
as
Javante has
yeah.
been literally saying like Ryan
Yeah.
Just one.
got
just one.
power.
just need this
I mean,
one.
yeah, he does
Trust
talk
me.
his little shit,
Let
but
him
I mean,
get
at
it.
least Javante's been like
Okay,
real
we can
about
get
it,
that too.
saying
That's
like
fine.
this
Alright,
is
then we both got it.
50-50
We
down the
both
middle.
got it.
Anybody could win.
Come on, bro.
I can't hear
I
you.
touch that jaw, I'm telling you, you're going to sleep.
When
That's
I
my
touch
favorite
anything
part.
for you, you're going to
I
sleep.
promise you. Once I touch that jaw,
Anything.
you're going to sleep. I'll probably break your jaw. Facts.
That's when he
I
says,
feel like
"Don't
I'm gonna
don't
break
bring
your
your
jaw
mom
with
and your
the-
daughter."
Yeah.
here."
I just see.
You don't
I
even
just
punch
see
at
you on the
jaw.
floor with a broken jaw.
Go at the
bro.
temple.
Seriously.
You go at the temple.
You know how
go
when you
at the
talk
jaw.
shit and then
I'ma
you say
break your
somebody
jaw,
said
I
something
promise
first
you.
and then you
And
just gotta repeat what they
don't even
say.
bring your mother
Why
or your
Ryan do
daughter.
that? He should have just
Don't
been
bring
talking
it.
shit, bro.
Oh, you
These
gonna
guys are
see it.
professional
bring it.
fighters, but they
Don't
cannot
bring
talk shit.
it. Don't bring
I
it.
tell you right now,
Yeah, no,
they cannot
we're
talk
in
shit
LA.
at all.
Javante like seemed like Javante getting pissed. Like you could tell he's like,
got
bro,
up
I'm
here
a
and said,
bust
all
your
I'm going to say to
shit.
you is I'm going to take you to
I'm
Deepwater
your pallbearer
round.
I'm your
What's your
pallbearer
response to that?
at your funeral.
I mean,
Get ready. I mean, I've been
just
going crazy on these guys.
You know, I want to punish him. This man's never punished anybody in his life, man. This man's always losing. You don't punish nobody. So get
He's
that out
always
of your
losing.
delusional mind, bro.
Oh, he's always losing
You're
on the
not gonna
card. That's what he
punish me in
means.
No
I was gonna
way,
say.
no chance.
Yeah.
you're
Do
gonna
you
get
not
punished.
see
You
what
got
he
the
did
lowest
to?
punch output
Oh, come on,
in
bro.
boxing
I
right
mean,
now.
the knockouts that this
You
man has
understand
is
that you're
crazy.
not punishing nobody.
I'm the most accurate too.
That's fine,
Don't
but you're
forget
not
that. I'm
punishing
the most
nobody.
accurate too.
You're not
I don't
punishing
think we're gonna
nobody
watch
though.
this
I'm the
whole
most
thing.
So
accurate
get that
too.
out of your
Oh,
mind.
no, we could
You
we
walked
could
into
cut
the
this.
wrong guy right.
Hold on, I just want to see the end. Go
No,
up a little bit.
No,
Just-
just hey,
Dudes
pause it
you
real
got
quick,
away
yeah.
with before.
So like, I don't know. I don't know if there's betting rules on as far as boxing, like NFL and stuff like that. But
uh-huh.
they don't want to bet the whole purse. Oh, well, hey, we just bet me $1 million.
No,
Hey,
it was,
bet me 1.5 or whatever the I don't know
they
how
could.
the money status, but bet me whatever.
They could.
You know, hey, put your Bentley up. I know you got a Bentley. I see on Instagram. Just bet me whatever. You know what I'm saying? If that's the case, I know you got it. That's just me.
Yeah.
I mean, if you're not gonna bet your whole purse, bet something, put something up. We're betting 20, $50 here and there. I seen Paul checking the cash, so it's whatever.
I mean, they could, but I think it was brought up on. It was brought up on Kai Sanat's little
Twitch thing,
stream,
yeah.
yeah, whatever. When Javante was up on there, and Ryan called in. I think it was Kai who said it. He said, "Bet your whole purse." It could have been Ryan too that said that, but I know that they said bet some, and then I know that it was tossed out, and then Tank hopped on the phone ASAP, and he called his people. He said, "Hey, get the contract ready." Oh my God, this fight is $85. Oh man. That's crazy.
Shout out to Paul's cousin one time.
$85.
Just having the entire road at his house.
I'm watching this at home.
But they're not splitting the purse. When they are, I don't know, it's probably 60-40.
No, A side, you know what I'm
It's
saying?
probably 60-40.
Javante A side, bro.
I'm just saying it's probably 60-40. But still, I mean, it's gonna be a good fight. It's gonna be one of the highest paid pay-per-views as far as
Oh, facts in a while,
So
a very long time.
They're for sure getting paid. Even the loser getting paid.
I'm surprised that Ryan Garcia actually got B-Hop in his corner. I wonder how he did that. I want to know what happened with that.
Because a real fighter knows a real fighter.
Stop it. Stop it. Maybe because Ryan Garcia knew that, Mayweather is in Javante's corner. So he's like, hey, B-Hop, you got me. I mean, obviously, B-Hop and De La Hoya are good friends.
Yeah, we know that.
So,
but like I said, 24 hours from now, we'll find out.
fight of the year, bro. Fight of the year so far. Oh, but also we do got a couple other fights coming up next month, man. I know that's Shakur's fight next month. For
Lomachenko?
No. That's Devin. That's the Devin Haney fight. But again, real quick before we get off of this fight, are you still sticking with your prediction?
Oh, with the Warriors losing to 5, yeah.
No, this guy that too, but
Garcia knocking him out.
yeah, in 9.
I've said it. In 9, I said
That's what you said, 8 or 9 or something like that.
he has to.
8 or 9.
He has to knock him out. I just, if it goes to cards, it's not gonna look good. I just can't trust the cards, especially in fights like this. They always give it to the champ.
Hey,
Or
Kelly, what does that say? The chat. I can't read it. Who's that? Oh, shout out to P Daddy. I don't even know who
shout out
that
to P Diddy one time. Shout out to P Diddy. He listening to us. Come on, dog.
Yeah, no, but Shakur Stevenson versus I don't know, something Yoshino. I know it's a lightweight. I want to say it's a lightweight. Whatchamacallit? Title match.
Oh, this guy said it was P Daddy.
Yeah, P Daddy, P Diddy. I don't know, bro.
I can't.
You like Shakur Stevenson?
Who?
You don't know who Shakur Stevenson is? Oh, man,
5 drinks in.
You ain't even a boxing.
Yeah,
fan.
show me a picture.
You ain't a boxing fan.
I'm 5 drinks in.
What did he say? What did he
You
say?
can show me anybody right now.
Oh, Freddie, what's good? What's good, my guy? Yeah, no, but so Garcia, so a knockout by Garcia in 9. I'm changing mine. I said it was gonna go 12.
Who you changing to?
I'm changing it to
To what?
To a knockout.
Okay, but what round?
Round 8. Tank's knocking Garcia out in round 8.
What you want to bet? Not just you're saying knockout.
Uh-huh.
I'm saying knockout.
Yeah.
Which one bet?
Bet. It don't matter. What do you want to bet? 50?
I bet you 20.
Let's bet 20 then.
All right, 20 it is.
$20 bet. That's easy money.
On the way to the casino, I'm stopping at your house, so you better have my money.
You want me to cash app it to you?
I need cash.
Apple Cash? You
I
need
need
cash.
cash.
I don't carry cash, bro.
I need cash. Go to the ATM, do something.
I ain't even got my card.
You better do something.
I think I left it downtown that night. We went to the Celtics
It
game.
wouldn't be the first time.
But man, it's next up, man, the Devin Haney fight versus Vasily Lomachenko, bro. How do you feel about that fight? Do you feel like that's a big fight too, or do you feel like that's something easy that Devin Haney's just gonna take care
Nah,
of Vasily?
Haney's winning.
Easy?
Easy.
Clean out? Like a clean? Is it gonna
Easy.
go all 12?
Easy.
Think
I
it's a
think
knockout?
Lomachenko's record, he's lost 7 times.
So?
I'm
He's been a champion?
Yes. And I'm not saying so. I'm just saying he's been defeated plenty of times. So I mean, I'm not saying he's not a scrub. Obviously,
Yeah.
he's a great fighter, but I just don't. I think like he says it's an easy one for Haney.
Okay.
But after that, who Haney chooses to
It's
fight?
the winner of this
I
fight.
I know it is.
It's not
I
that
know-
he chooses.
No, I'm not. If he chooses to fight one of these guys next,
It's
that's
gonna
what I'm
happen.
saying.
It's gonna happen. Title fight in December?
It needs to
November?
happen. It might be quicker than that.
I doubt it. You gotta recover. You can take a month off real quick.
Mm,
You know,
December's kind of long from now.
November, October, then October, November. That's good enough time because you know what I'm saying. Still got to train.
Maybe November. Yeah, you may be right.
You know, Devin Haney's gonna want it, especially if he, does a little title, the title defense. He's gonna want to take some time off, vacation just a little bit, and then get back to it.
We'll see.
But more towards the end of the year, man. But yeah, I think that's all we got for tonight, bro. I know I'm ready for
For Sunday, or
both this whole weekend, man.
it's fight,
This fight, the
NBA
Kings,
basketball.
facts.
Just next week in general, you're gonna wrapping up the first round NBA playoffs. This fight, you're gonna have the NFL draft. So we got big one coming up this whole week.
I got money coming in. That's all I know. I got money coming in, bro. That's all I know.
My Kings.
Shout out to Tank, bro.
Shout out to my Kings one time. We
Shout
gotta
out to the
come- we
King.
gotta
Shout
come,
out
you
to
know,
Tank.
Game 4, baby.
I'm getting my
Let's get
money,
it.
boy. Hey, real quick, Freddie, who do you got? Tank or Garcia? I'm probably like the only Mexican that's going for Tank. Tell you that right now. If you're still here, if you're still rocking with us. Tank easy dub,
Nah,
bro.
a lot of people going for Tank, but I said before, Tank is a better fighter. I just want to see Garcia win. Not just me. I just want to see him
Because
win.
you said it's better for boxing.
I
Because,
think it is,
I don't think so.
but we'll see.
I don't think so.
24 hours from now, we'll see.
All right, man. All right, man. If you ain't got anything else, this is been a good podcast, man.
It is.
Next week we got
Hey, right here, my bar one time. If we can get 1,000 views sometime between the TIYF,
we'll have
all
the
the little
bartender.
channels that we have, we get 1,000 views. The next 6 weeks, we're gonna have a nice little bartender back here.
Yeah, we will.
Little something for the fans. Little something for the people.
What is he? What did he say?
Neither. Both are divas, but I'll be choosing Garcia, I guess.
There we go. See, little P Diddy knows what's up.
P Diddy. But all right, man. Again, this is your boy Billy F. Gates, aka Steamin' Billy Beeman. I'm here with my brother. This is TIYF presents Game Time. Shout out to the Kings. Let's go Kings. Beam team, all that. Light that motherfucker. And I finally dropped that file. My bad. But yeah, let's
Like
go
the
Tank.
beam.
Let's go Tank. And man, we out of here. Have a good weekend, y'all. Peace.
Let's go.
Now I gotta take a piss, bro. Ain't gonna lie.